I do want to take you out right now to some breaking news as more renovations in our nation's capital. This now in terms of the Kennedy Center, as we're learning this information here on this Sunday evening. A post from Fox News, as President Trump said, the Kennedy Center will close later this year for a two-period year to undergo these renovations. So this is some new information here on Live Now from Fox. I want to give you some details on what we're learning right now as Trump's announcement on social media follows a wave of cancellations since Trump ousted the previous leadership and added his name to the building. Trump made no mention in this post of the recent cancellations. He also announced his plan days after the premiere of Melania. A documentary of the First Lady was shown at the storied venue. The proposal, he said, is subject to approval by the board of the Kennedy Center, which has been stocked with hand-picked allies. Trump himself chairs the center's board of trustees. And we're also hearing on social media from the president himself, a long post on Truth Social saying, quote, "After a one-year review of the Trump Kennedy Center that has taken place with contractors, musical experts, art institutions, and other advisors and consultants deciding between either construction with closure or reopening or partial construction while continuing entertainment operations, though a much longer period of time working in and around the performances, I have determined that the Kennedy Center, if temporarily closed for construction, revitalization, and complete rebuilding, can be without question the finest performing arts facility of its kind anywhere in the world. If we don't close, the quality of construction will not be nearly as good, and the time to completion because of interruptions with audiences from the many events using the facility will be much longer. The temporary closure will produce a much faster and higher quality result." He goes on to say, based on these findings and totally subject to board approval, I have determined that the fastest way to bring the Trump Kennedy Center to the highest level of success, beauty, and grandeur is to cease entertainment operations for an approximate 2-year period of time, with a scheduled grand reopening that will rival and surpass anything that has taken place with respect to such a facility before. He closes it out here on Live Now from Fox, talking about that, mentioning all that the Kennedy Center is. So, of course, these are major developments, saying this important decision based on input from many highly respected experts will take a tired, broken, and dilapidated center, one that has been in bad condition both financially and structurally for many years, and turn it into a world-class area of arts, music, and entertainment. So the Kennedy Center will close for 2 years for renovations. And this is not the only project that he has undertaken in our nation's capital. Note the east wing of the White House and other facilities there in our nation's capital. So big developing story here on Live Now from Fox.